This is a love reading for Virgo for October 2017. Okay, so there's somebody from your past that you either are or were in a codependent relationship with them, meaning that there was some sort of addiction in connection with your relationship that was affecting your relationship. Okay, so it could be like enabling of like drugs and alcohol, or it could be an addiction to each other. It could be an addiction to a fetish. It could be anything that where it's in some sort of addiction and enabling. Okay, now this codependent relationship, I definitely feel like it went on for quite a while. Okay, and there was probably a lot of breaking up and getting back together type of thing, or coming and going as they please. All right, and when they would have left you, they would have been going off to cheat. Okay, they would have been sleeping with other people, and you've had a hard time with this. You've had a hard time with like forgiving and forgetting, learning from it, letting it go. It still like haunts you, and it may even haunt you because they still keep trying to contact you. And they might even put in like long periods of time where they don't contact you, and then all of a sudden they pop back in. And it's like, what? Like, where were you? Like, you know, like, what are you doing? Why are you coming back in to like mess with me again, right? And that's what is making it hard for you to move on and to like really try to like forgive yourself for like letting it go on so long, for letting yourself being like duped, for letting yourself be used, or letting yourself enable somebody else. So you know, there's a lot of like guilt in connection with it on your side, and so you've had a hard time letting it go and truly moving on. And you and the reason why you've had a hard time with this is because you thought that person was the one. You thought that they were, you were going to get married to them. You thought you'd have children with them. They may have even said that to you, that like they wanted that too, but I'm telling you right now, it was a lie. Or if it wasn't a lie, they may want those things with you, but they're not ready whatsoever to give it or to make it happen. So they'll just keep this sort of, you know, like I'm going to pop back in whenever I want type thing going on, because they want to keep you around. Because they know that, you know, like you're the one that's going to give them what they want, right? But what I do see is that you are getting to the point where you're done with it. Like, you're so sick of it. You're so over it. You're sick of feeling guilty. You're sick of feeling like used and left alone and hurt. And so what I do see is that, I mean, maybe you would give this person one last chance. If they do come in and you give them one last chance, I'm going to say that it would work out, okay? But only if, like, they are coming in and being, like, 100% legit. Like, they are saying, I love you, you're the love of my life, I want to marry you, I want to have kids with you, like, I'm for real this time, I'm not going to leave. Like, if they're saying those things to you, then I would say, yes, go for it, okay? Because then it's real. But if not, if they're not saying those things, then what they told you in the past was a lie. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's what it would mean is that they're only coming in to use you for whatever addiction and enabling, you're providing for them. Okay? So if that doesn't happen, which it most likely won't, okay, you need to free yourself from this codependent relationship and free yourself from the guilt and forgive and forget and let go and move on, okay? Because you can't control what somebody else does. And I know it's going to be hard for you because at the end of the day, you're left sitting there wondering why. Why did they do what they do? Why did they say this? Why did they do that? You know, like, because their actions and their words don't match up, number one. And number two, they are so sporadic and scattered and confusing that, like, you can't even put two and two together. Like, you're just like, what? Like, what does that mean? Well, wait, what does this mean? You know, like, there's no rhyme or reason to any of it. So you're so confused. And I think you have to just realize that there is nothing to, it's like you're searching for the lesson, what is there to learn about this, like, and like, what is he trying to teach you, or he or she trying to teach you? And at the end of the day, there is nothing to learn. There is no lesson in connection. And I think that's what's so hard for you, because you know, like, you really like, you're trying to understand where they're coming from, why they're doing what they're doing, and you just have to let it go. Like, you just have to free yourself and cut your losses and just say, like, that was a bad time in my life. And I know it's gonna be hard for you, because I think it probably went on for a long time, you know, at least 6 or 7 years, where you're almost going to be kicking yourself for letting it go on so long, and that's going to be difficult. But you will free yourself, and you will let it go, and when you do that, you're going to meet somebody new. And this person that you meet will be your soulmate, okay? You will get married. You will have children with them. And what's so great about it is, what, you know, it could almost be love at first sight, or you'll know very, very soon after meeting them that you'll feel like they're the one, okay? They're going to feel the same way about you. And what you're going to realize is that what was missing from this codependent relationship, okay, was the true connection, the true heart-to-heart connection, okay? And you're going to realize that it was probably just based on sex or whatever addiction is involved in the relationship. And you're going to realize what was missing in the relationship, because this new person is going to give you that heart-to-heart connection where you're going to be amazed that you could get along so well with somebody, that they want to know about you, that they want to include you in everything that they do, that they want to have you around all the time. They want to spend all their free time with you. Whereas this person never did. And so this person's going to show you what true love is. And it will shock you a little bit. You're going to be like, whoa, like, I didn't know it could be this good. And, you know, it will help you free yourself even more. Because once you get a taste of this, you're going to be like, who are you? You know, like, you're just gonna kick them to the curb. Because this person, even after you meet this new person and you fall in love and you get married and you have kids, you might see that they might periodically try to come back in. They might shoot you a text every now and then. And the reason why they do that is because they just want to know if you're still there. What you have to teach them is that, nope, I'm not there anymore. I'm not there for you anymore because what we had was not real. Okay? And with this new person, what also will surprise you is that there's always going to be like a lighthearted, fun, flirty, like playfulness with this person, which, you know, like I think that's something that you always dreamed of having, you know, like, because with this person there was a lot of seriousness in connection with the relationship, meaning like if you said the wrong thing, you know, like he or she would be pissed at you and wouldn't talk to you, or you know, just seriousness, okay? Whereas with this soulmate person, you're going to be able to joke with them, you're going to be able to have you know, like fun banter, you're going to be able to have like debates with them and have them not get mad at you, like you'll be able to actually talk to them, and like, and it will truly teach you what is real and what isn't. So I can't wait for you to meet this new person. You know, you just have to let go and just like jump off that cliff, you know, because your parachute will open. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening. Let me know if you want a personal in-depth reading, and I hope you I wish you all the best. All right.